afternoon we have to discuss about the GSP Patil inventions are writing professions देख लेते हैं. What are the economic cost of the air pollution in India? Discuss the policy and measures and the incentives and that can be implemented to reduce the economically burdens of the air pollutions. Of air pollution 251 difficulties level easy and reference the inside on India. Why the question? The question is a part of the static syllabus of the general study paper 3 and mentioned as the part. And introduction. Air pollution is the presence of substance in the atmosphere and that are the harmful to the health of the human and others the living being or causes damage to the climates or to the materials, and there are the 22 of the 30 most polluted cities in the world and are in the India's, and according to the World Air Qualities Report in 2020 the India state level and diseases and burden the initiative and published in the Lancet Planetary Health in the December 2022 and indicated and 1.7 million and death in the India's and were attributed to the air pollution in 2019 body. And economically cost of the air pollution in India, and air pollution has the massive and impact on the human health in India. It is the second biggest risk factor for the diseases and the economically cost of the air pollution is the estimated and to the excessive and USD and 150 billions and dollars annually, and studies have the reported and the Delberg and new the analysis indicated and that in the 2019 and air pollution cost and Indian business are the strategic and 95 billions and due to the reduced and productivity and work the absence and the premature and death and the rising impact of air pollution and lead to the increase in government health expenditure in two ways: reimbursement and of the cost and the incurred and by the peoples and with insurance and covers under the Ayushman Bharat. The expenditure occurred in government, public and hospitals and for the treatment of diseases due to the air pollutions and government effort in the dealing with air pollutions. The central has launched the fastest adoptions and manufacturing of the hybrid and electrical vehicles. FAME 1 and India scheme in 2015 to reduce the pollutions and caused by the diesels and petrol and operated vehicles and to promote electric and hybrid vehicles in India. The FAME phase second and scheme has been extended and for the 2 years to drive the greater adoptions of the schemes, and the vehicle scrappage and policy launched the August 13, 2021 is the government funded programs to replace old the vehicles and with the modern and new the vehicles and on the Indian road. The policy is expected and to reduce pollution, create the job opportunities and boost the demand for new vehicles. The Prime Minister in August 2021 announced the enhancement of the targets to 20% for the ethanol and blendings in the petrol by the 2025 in order to further the lower carbon emission and improve air quality. In August 2021, the Plastic Waste Management and Amendment the Rule 2021 were notified and which are aimed at the phasing out the single-use plastic, and by the 2022 and the extended productions and responsibilities for the plastic and e-waste management has been introduced. The Indian Railways has set the target of the net zero carbon emission and by the 2030 primarily and thorough the searching it is the energy and requirement and the thorough and renewables energies and the and 100% electrifications and for the reductions of the carbon emission by the December 2023 and the implementations of the Green India missions. GIM has been the undertakings to increase the green cover in India to the extent of the 5 million hectares and MHA and the improve the quality of the exciting green cover on the another 5 MHA. The government acknowledged and air pollution as the pan India and problems and with the drafting of the National Clean Air Programs and NCAP, which was extended to the BULT and strengthen the institutions and capacities to the monitors and air qualities across India and carry out the indigenous studies to the understanding the health impact of the air pollution and increase other natural emissions inventory. Evolution of the policy measures and beyond the health cost and air pollution can also hurt the economic in other ways. According to the reported by the United Nations and the Environmental Program UNEP, and India had highest share of the welfare cost and over the loss of income and from the labor and of the about and to 20 billions and about the 1.4 trillions in South and the Southeast Asia of other combined and total of the 380 billions and from the mortality and due to air pollution and in India to the human lives and cost and there and the estimated and global cost of the 225 billions in the cost labor and the trillions in medical cost. Greenpeace and report says government is government is keen to ascend and the World Bank and ease of the doing business and chart and but image of the pupils and walkings the around and Delhi in the safety marks and do the littles and to the attract investment. In 2018 and study the James and Hansom and Lewis of the Browns and the university find and that the air pollution hurt the productivity in India and laborers incentives industry and see the estimated and that the bringing the countries and air to the global standard and would lead to a small increase in the profits of 0.3% across the manufacturing companies and with the more the pronounced effect in the labor incentives from and Similarly, pollution is also the huntings and agriculture by the stiflings and cross productivity. Other 2024 study estimated and that air the pollutant and were the responsible for 19% of the loss in the yield or in wheat production in India in the 2010 way forward. Short-term measures and should be the accompanied and by the measures that increase the forest covered and the land and the provide and farmers and with and the alternatives to warnings the remain of their the crops. An innovative and approach could be to use the climate changes and funds to the terms farms residues into fuel.